Hello everyone and welcome back to Mathghamhain Morsels, episode 10. This will be the final one in the Simple is Sexy series. I decided to show you guys how to make either a real quick appetizer that just requires 3 ingredients, though you can add in some crusty bread if you want, or as I'm going to have it, a real quick breakfast sandwich type deal. So, all you need is some really good smoked salmon. This is a hot smoked salmon that I rather like. You can use cold smoked. I've done that many times. Absolutely delicious. You can use oak smoked, whatever type of salmon, smoked salmon that is, you prefer. So just kind of tear up some of it, throw it into a bowl, and once you get enough for however much you want to make, we can move on to the next step. I'm going to make 2 of these sandwiches, so I want a fair bit of the smoked salmon. And again, just kind of tear it apart to make the next parts a little bit easier and distribute the flavor a bit more. This is absolutely a case of simple is sexy, because this dish is delicious, and you can literally throw this together 5 seconds before your guests show up. If you're doing it at a party, or 5 seconds to make a quick breakfast. You can also do this with some scrambled eggs, and you get smoked salmon and eggs. It's more common in the EU than it is in the States, but really delicious, so I don't know why we haven't really brought it over. There we go, that looks like a decent amount. Now then, to this smoked salmon, we're just going to add a fair bit of capers. I've already drained those off a little bit, so the brine isn't sticking to them. And then to that, I'm adding about 1/3 of a fluid ounce of lemon juice. And then all you do is you mix that up. And it's done. Absolutely delicious. Nice citrusy note, balances the smokiness, the brininess of the capers, really heightens everything. Like I said, you can plate this up with some nice crusty bread, or in my case, because I said I'm going to do it as more of a breakfast sandwich type deal, really it's a sandwich for any time of day, is I have some toasted English muffins, very lightly toasted and buttered, that I'm just going to layer this up on. And again, just like everything, taste it as you go, because each of these ingredients is delicious. And the combination is lovely. It's also really nice because it's one of those things that is so simple, but also kind of has a refined element to the flavor combinations. So it works really well. You can, of course, add additional things if you want. Dill works rather well in this. Salmon and dill is an amazing combination. So just layer up the salmon on your bread, or you can just have the salmon in the center of your plate with the crusty bread positioned around it. That works as well. Throw my lids on my little sandwiches here, and let me give this a taste. Mmm. The smokiness of the salmon playing off the butteriness of the English muffin, the saltiness of the capers, and that sharp acidity of the lemon juice makes this absolutely amazing. And like I said, this can be thrown together in a moment's notice, but it tastes amazing. This is another quintessential simple, sexy dish. If you haven't had this before, I definitely recommend trying it. It is delicious. But I'm going to leave off here, and I'm going to leave off with my normal ending of experiment. Try new things, try different flavors. If you haven't had smoked salmon with eggs, what you do, just mix up the smoked salmon like I did here, pile it up on some beautifully fluffy scrambled eggs, get some toast. Oh, it's delicious. But yeah, give it a go. See how you like it. Have a good one all.